Hello, hello. Just finishing making some social media posts to alert the peoples that I'm live. But how is everybody? I am showing an art. Hello, Raga. How are you? You and your fun emotes, man. They're so good. Oh, hey, Maze. How's it going? Thanks for hanging out with me this morning, guys. How is your day going? This is for anyone who's just popping in. This is from yesterday's stream. I did collect a bunch of references of trucks and vehicles. I will be doing heavy-duty vehicles today, not military vehicles. That'll be tomorrow, actually. Oof, so many heavy-duty vehicles. But I thought it was kind of fun last week when we did pets and cars, because it made me want to draw the cars more. So I'm kind of dreading this one. Oh, Raga! Oh, Amaze, thank you for gifting Raga. That's so kind of you. Amaze, amaze, amaze. You are too amazing. Thank you. You are too good to me. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Raga, enjoy random emotes. and not having to watch ads. Okay, so I'm trying to gather some some references of trucks. Yes, enjoy your cheese. You find that you can use the cheese. Cheese galore. I need to make more emotes, guys. I've got it on my list of streams to do in the future. It's like emote streams, so I'm making a list. So if anyone has suggestions, thank you, Raga. I know you've already suggested a few. I do want to do at least one dancing emote, so I might do an animation stream sometime. That'll be scary because I haven't done that in a while, but you guys can watch me bumble through that. The inner 7-year-old thanks you for the big trucks. Yes, so many big trucks. If you want to draw trucks with me today, check out that reference link Amaze posted in chat. You can also just type !point reference. I probably need to link my Pinterest down below, but let me finish posting that I'm streaming, and then I'll get started. So because this is my only stream today, I'll probably go a little bit longer, which is good because I'm probably going to need the extra time. But yeah, let's pull up some truck references. So I have a whole bunch that I found, everything from just like what you would think, like just a regular old truck on the road, to like semi-trucks, to construction vehicles, to classic trucks, I mean fire trucks. There's all kinds of like truck-shaped, semis. So I think I need to start with like a simple one because I'm a little intimidated by these shapes, I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like trucks in general, they just have so much more going on. I don't know. I might start with this really basic, totally in profile view truck. I know it's kind of lame, but I just, I'm a little, there's a lot of intricacy in trucks, some monster trucks I think I threw in there. Actually, let's do a monster truck. Hold on. I want to do like, what is it we said yesterday? Like an iguana driving a monster truck? Because iguanas are invasive in Florida. It just feels like a very... Oh no, this one's ridiculous. See, part of me wants to do stuff like this, but I feel like I'm not actually going to learn anything from that because it's got this funny body. Like, what do you call this? I don't know. It's just like a modified monster truck. It just looks ridiculous, so I'm probably not going to do one that's got like a crazy shape, but it would be fun to do like an extra ridiculous monster truck. I feel like I just heard talking. That was weird. Was there an alert? Did something happen? That was weird. Maybe there's a kid outside. That was strange. Let's see. Peachy Chicho is extra lazy today, so I'm not stretched and slightly eepy. Oh no. What about a truck with the colors of an iguana? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I feel like monster trucks are... We were talking yesterday about like invasive cars, like cars that we see with like cars and trucks and things that we see too many of. And I feel like monster trucks are like top of that list, right? Like the most invasive, if there ever were an invasive vehicle, it would be a monster truck. Like the whole point of that vehicle is to disrupt. So I'm trying to find a good monster truck reference that's not too complex with all of its nonsense. Should I do like an action shot? That would be too much. I think that would be too much. Let's go easy on myself at first. Oh look, anatomy of a monster truck, guys, just in case I need that, so I'll put that there. I'm always talking about car anatomy, so here we go. Oh, these are scary. Maybe I shouldn't start with the monster truck. This is too much. It's too extreme. I'm a little intimidated. I think if I do one, it'll be like this one. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at what I just found. Somebody turned a school bus into a monster truck. That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wait, why? This is such a random song to be playing. Let's move. I don't know if I want that song in here. Why do I have that song? There we go. Alright, yeah, we'll think about this monster truck situation. I think I'm gonna go back and do just a work vehicle for a second, because that's too much for me. I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. That's why I have to draw animals in the car. Because otherwise I'm too intimidated by this. Which one do I want to use? Let's just maybe start with just a basic truck. I'll get the basic body design of a truck down. This is a good one. Ooh, here's a good one. I like this one. I can definitely see an iguana driving this truck. It's even iguana colored. F1 Super Duty. Alright, this looks like an iguana truck. Maybe, let's see, I got some other suggestions for invasive species yesterday. Somebody said that I should do a rabbit, a red fox. I guess the European rabbit is invasive somewhere. Red fox, I wonder if those are Australia. And then, what was the other one? Oh, somebody said a zebra mussel, which I don't know if I can incorporate that, but I might try to. Maybe I'll do it as a decal or something. Kind of like I was gonna do like the tumbleweed as an invasive plant, like do that on like a decal, like instead of this star right here, it'll be like a big tumbleweed, maybe? I don't know. So yeah, the zebra mussel apparently is deeply problematic. Very pretty though. Come on, talk to me. Raccoons! Are raccoons invasive? Oh, I guess they are in some parts of the world, huh? Oh, on that topic, you thought of an invasive car for your area? The Nissan Altima? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Is that like a regular car? What about, to combine some animal stuff with it? Yeah, I might end up doing that for sure. European rabbit is invasive in Australia. Yeah, introduced so aristocrats could hunt them. Oh boy. Oh, because there just weren't enough things to hunt, I suppose. If we go by invasive as in from a different place, anything that isn't a Volvo would be invasive here. So monster trucks, basically. I feel like here in the US, there's like this weird culture around trucks and SUVs, where it's almost like they're very functional vehicles, but when you see them in a place where it's not necessary to have them, it's kind of strange. Or if, like, I don't know, it's just interesting, I guess. That's the closest I can come up with. But I feel like of all trucks, monster trucks are definitely the most invasive. So why is this an invasive vehicle? What's wrong with the Nissan Altima? I feel like that's a very standard city car. Is that not? Do you not live in the city, Amaze? Is that why it's weird? Or do you just see a ton of people driving them? Okay. Okay, hold on. I have to send myself this photo. real quick. Where did my piggy go? I haven't heard this song in so long. Oh my gosh. Anyone else out there a DDR person as a kid? Was that just me and my friends? Were we just dorks? I think it's the only mammal invasive in the UA. Oh, the raccoon? Okay, yeah, we'll add it. It's so funny because raccoons are like definitely very native here. I wonder how they got there. Do you know anything about that history? I'd love to know, Raga, if you're familiar. Okay, so let's draw the truck, and then I will pick an animal to drive the truck. I don't know which animal yet, but at least I know. If I know at the end I get to draw an animal, then maybe I'll be a little better about actually drawing this truck. I just have to make myself love geometry. Like, I have to make myself find a way to be interested in these inorganic, hard-edged, inflexible shapes, and it's hard for me because like most of what I enjoy painting is very fluid and flexible. So I'm trying to like reshape my brain around this a little bit. Okay, oops, I forgot to actually, I can't multitask, guys, I'm so bad at this. If anybody is joining for the first time or is trying to get better at cars, though, let me go ahead and, I posted a link to my reference folder in Discord, so you can always just browse through there and find one that you like. I always recommend doing that just because, again, I may not work at the pace that you work. Starting with an easy truck amaze. I do see the reference you posted though. I'll probably be drawing a semi at some point today. I'm gonna work my way up from basic truck to more complex truck. So we'll do this truck and then maybe a monster truck because it's basically this but lifted, you know, like way lifted. And then I'll kind of work my way up to like other truck-shaped trucks, and we'll see how many I get to. I was gonna maybe do construction vehicles today too because I feel like those are like, you know, work trucks, like especially some of them are super truck shaped, but we'll see what I have time for. So that's the plan today. Love the box. Turn the box. Oh, I love this. This is so cute. I love this little box emote. I need to make some cute emotes, guys. I need new ones. Small population of raccoons in Poland. Interesting. Interesting. Want to come hang— oh wait, hold on. That's my bot. Trying to catch up on chat here. The European population of raccoons is bigger. Oh, much interesting. Oh, interesting. I didn't know about raccoons being invasive. Oh, hey, Sloppy. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Good luck on your essay. Feel free to mute me as I ramble and complain about drawing trucks. But if you have any invasive species you'd like to suggest as drivers of said trucks, feel free to pop in chat and take a break. Let me know what you think. I'm doing like a dead-on rectangle right now, so there's like very little perspective to worry about in this one, so it should be pretty easy. Okay. I'm crazy. We're in the early 2000s EDM section of my playlist right now, so enjoy that, guys. As always, let me know if the music is too loud. All my tracks are like at different levels for some reason, so. Yeah, here, let me make— so that's what I was thinking, Sloppy. So here's what I'm thinking so far. Let me write my little list here. So far I'm thinking monster truck with an iguana, because like, I'm thinking that's like the most Florida invasive image that I can think of. And I might pick like an action pose for the monster truck, and like the iguana, maybe a little cartoonish, we'll see. I think it's green iguana, right? Those are the ones. Hold on, we have to write our mantra. Great minds think alike, yeah, for sure. All right, everybody ready to get the bad drawings out? Get them out. Can't get better till you get through the bad stuff. There we go. All right. We're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna get those bad drawings. I don't like wasting space, but there we go. Okay. Oops. Very great minds for sure. I also need to find a reference of a green iguana. So here's the species list I have so far. Species. Green iguana. Someone said the European rabbit, I think. Wow, I couldn't spell that for a second. Zebra, mussel, raccoon, and a fox. Red fox, I guess, specifically. I imagine that's, I think we already talked about this, but I imagine that's mostly Australia. Oh, camel. First, speaking of Australia. Camels. Wild. Horses. Horse. Wow, I am so sleep deprived that I cannot spell today. I'm so sorry. So here's the list of invasive species we have so far. If anybody has others they'd like me to do, I'm also going to include maybe a tumbleweed. I'll just write tumbleweed here. It's not an animal, but I think it would be fun to do like a tumbleweed decal on a truck. Like, we're invasive. Like maybe right here. Like instead of that star, I might do a tumbleweed. So anyway, this is the list so far. Feel free to add to it if anyone has one. Oh, thank you. I'm sleep deprived. That's right, it is spelled totally different. Darn English, with your similar sounding words. Okay. Got this box here. Box, box. Wheels go by the box. I don't think I did this box long enough. I think it looks like it's almost the same size as this box. Yeah. That looks a bit better. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Maybe I'll just... Oh shoot. Hold on. I forgot that my screen, for whatever reason, isn't showing like the left side of my monitor for some reason. I need to fix that. Let me make a note really fast. So that I don't forget to adjust this after stream, because I do want my actual stream to be visible, so. Okay. This looks much better. There we go. Keep me posted if I'm drawing off screen, guys. I definitely want to have everything visible. I did remember to hit record today, so that's exciting. Might actually get the recording for once, instead of just the VOD with the weird music. I want you so. Sugar. Actually tastes so sweet. So I don't really, if anyone has suggestions, like if you draw a lot of vehicles, I don't really know like how, like if there's like a better order for doing things. All I'm really doing is trying to find the big shapes within the bigger shape, right? So I'm just kind of finding these big box shapes on the car. I'm kind of looking at this, probably made that a little too tall. What is this talking? some of my tracks have talking in them and it's freaking me out a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just kind of guessing on the best practices here for drawing vehicles. But yeah, I'm always open to suggestions, especially if you draw a lot of cars. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Alright, so it looks like there's like two sections of the body, basically. Got the bed and the cab, I think is what it's called. I think I didn't... Something's not long enough here, hold on. Might be this. Here we go. It's time to begin. The quagga is an extinct subspecies of zebra. Yeah. Name for the zebra mussel has a close relative called the quagga mussel. No way, that's cool. I do like that. Thank you for sharing that. I had no idea. Yeah, we were talking about quagga the other day, actually. I do love them. Have you ever read the Caturan Odyssey, Charlie? It's really good. It's like okay, so it's an illustrated novel. It's not really, I'm not really sure what category it would fall in. I guess it could be a children's book, but it doesn't really read like a kid's book. It reads more like an illustrated novel. I don't know. I need to actually look into that because I'm really into that genre. If anybody, if any art directors or agents are out there somehow watching this, and you are looking for somebody to do that, I am interested. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to get these proportions right. So what I'm doing, if it's hard to see the picture of what I'm doing, basically there's like these two, I don't know what they are. They're something holding on the rack or holding the thing onto the rack. And then this door is like slightly behind this one. So that's kind of the measuring rod I'm using. And I'm also noticing that like this window is a little bit smaller than this one. Like this back half of the door is like, it's like 2/3 of the box instead of half of the box, right? Something like that. So that's what I'm trying to draw right now. So if you are trying to do landmarks with your image, look for things like that maybe, question mark? No, I should probably just use a program that does straight lines better than Psi. I don't think you can like force a straight line. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you can. Maybe I'll just, I'll be better about using that tool. Hold on. If I can even figure out how to use it. Same as I was. Understand. I was looking at some of my other car drawings and truck drawings, or not trucks, but like cars from last week. Man, so many issues. I have so much to learn. Yeah, I don't love this straight line tool because you can't see. It's not very good. Can't really see where your other one is. Probably need to start sketching in a slightly more advanced program. These lines though, they're so good. Just not the straight ones. Okay. Also, I'm noticing there's a slight curve here on this truck. this song is like old, no one likes it anymore, but I like it still because I'm basic like that. So thank you for tolerating it with me, guys. Yeah, I definitely didn't do the front end of this long enough. It's like way too stumpy. Oops. Okay, hold on. Haven't read that, but it sounds. Yeah, I'll show. I showed it on stream the other day. Maybe I'll go grab it in a little bit and show you what it is. It's just really beautiful artwork, honestly. The story's fun. There's no humans in it, so it features only animals, and it's like sentient animals who have a very complex society and, you know, architecture and things like that. They're not anthropomorphized though. Like, they look naturalistic. They're not like, other than the lemur, I guess, walking on its hind legs a lot. That one's a little bit anthropomorphized, but for the most part, everything is very, yeah, I don't know. I like it a lot. It's really good. It's really fun inspiration to look at for me as an artist, but it's also, I mean, the story is fun. It's about a lemur. He's like on some journey. I forget why, because it's been a long time since I read it. And he meets a quagga, and so it's like a lemur and a quagga adventuring around the world. And that's actually how I learned about quagga, was that book back in high school when it was given to me as a present. I think my friend's mom gave it to me. I'm trying to remember. That seems like most likely where I got it. I don't know. Anyway, it's a good book. It's really pretty. It's illustrated by Tara Whitlatch, who I think I've mentioned a few times on stream. She's definitely an amazing creature designer. Super cool stuff. She designed a lot of the creatures in Star Wars. So that's kind of one of her bigger IPs. I'm sure she gets a lot of kickback from that. But every once in a while she'll make a book. I hope she makes another one soon. It's been a few years. I don't know what she's up to these days, actually. I think she's on Instagram, but I don't know how often she posts there. I need to follow up, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Too busy to actually, you know, follow artists that I like and see what they're up to these days. Alright, so this line also kind of curves with the car, so I'm just gonna... There we go. I'm definitely drawing some of this wrong. Not on purpose, mind you, just, you know, lack of ability. I was looking at this wrong. I thought this was a box right here. Maybe it is. I can't quite tell what I'm looking at. Shoot. It's hard to place this wheel without knowing where that is. I'm just gonna guesstimate that it's here-ish. I don't really know. I don't know what is. I'm assuming this is all the like lift kit stuff. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. Also, why are the wheels uneven? I drew one of them too big, I think. Oh, this one I just put too high. I see. Ah! Cars are hard. I still think it's too small. What did I do wrong here? Hold on. I think the truck bed is too small. I think that's why it's looking funny. If you're able to, I recommend flipping your image every once in a while. I don't love the transform function in this program though. Not sure about this. Anyway. Ecosystems, don't wait, hold on. Raccoons. Introduced to Europe in roughly 1930s. Oh, from the US? And now considered invasive at sight and in blacklist in Europe. Interesting. Mostly because they eat everything. Yes, they do. They're very, very hungry little critters. They're like possums. Do you guys have possums? Things haven't evolved. Yeah, exactly. Things don't fit together exactly. Let's see. Trickier than you think. Oh no, I know that they're tricky. That's why I've avoided drawing them for my whole life. They're very tricky. You guys remember when this song was a meme and it was everywhere? Sorry guys, 1 second. I'm really glad I started with a basic truck and didn't jump right into monster truck because I feel like that would have been too much. This is still wrong. I think the wheel's too big. Something is not even. I'm tempted to like overlay it on top of the picture, but I'm afraid. I feel like it will reveal that I'm doing everything wrong. I guess it's not that off. It just feels off to me for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, trucks. Oh, vehicles in general. Why are you so difficult? I'm also okay. That makes me feel better, Maze, because I'm like, oh, this is so much harder than a car. All right, there's just a lot of bits, and it feels like if you draw one thing off, it just feels really like I don't know, it just feels really off. Not that that wouldn't be the case with a car too. It's just I don't know. Maybe it's because we've both grown up in places with tons of trucks. I presume Georgia has a lot of trucks like Texas does. It's like, I've seen this before and I know this is wrong. I just don't know why. Alright. Yeah, something about this wheel situation is not right. I don't... Maybe... I wonder if it's the angle of the photo? I don't know, it's probably me. I don't want to blame the photo. It's the photo's fault that my truck looks bad. Gonna draw a little flatness on the bottom to imply the weight of the vehicle, even though it's a little exaggerated. I always think that's kind of a fun way to show how heavy something is. Maybe not quite this flat. This just looks like a flat tire. There we go. not very good, not very good wheels, folks, but we'll just pretend it looks right. I'm within 20 minutes of like these different hardware stores, so you know someone's always hauling something. That's true. Yeah. Why does my phone autocorrect like this? Alright, so what animal should be in this truck? I want to do the fun part now. I'm going to draw a tumbleweed on the side. Maybe a raccoon? Maybe a red fox to contrast the green, perhaps? I guess I don't have to do green. Alright, should I do a raccoon or a fox? I'm not sure. Alright, I think I'm gonna do... I'm gonna do a raccoon. This feels like a very raccoon car. Let's build a raccoon. So cute! It's gonna be a big raccoon. They have very foxy faces, though. Looks like he's stealing the car because of his bandit mask. Here we go. Alright, color. Make a little tumbleweed. To know what you feel. To know what you feel. Maybe it just looked bad with sketches. It looks a little better now. I do think there's still some proportion issues here. Like hopefully I'll just get better on the next one. I'm not trying to make them perfect or anything. But that's definitely at the wrong angle. There's one issue. But trying to learn here, guys. Trying to learn about vehicles and drawing them and having fun with it. Still working on that last part. I mean, it's not the worst. I feel like it's getting better every time, but I still kind of dread it a little bit because I just don't have the innate interest in them. I think that is required to make it exciting. But if I can draw an animal in the car, then it's better. So we'll just get around it that way. I drew the exhaust wrong. That's okay. Not that worried about it. Alright, oops, preserve layer opacity. Let's do some shiny bits. I need to work on that. Please don't break my heart. Sleep comes soft. Sleep comes soft one day. Ooh, I'm seeing an issue right here with the cab, though. Maybe that's why I don't like it. Please don't break my heart. Come see, come see. Oh wait, no, maybe I did draw it, I just colored it wrong. Of course, okay. Maybe later you could draw this completely normal fire truck that has no hidden surprises at all. Oh no! Oh no! I may not draw that exact fire truck, but I will draw a fire truck, for sure. We'll see how long it takes me to get through today's trucks. Yeah. Fire trucks are on the list though. There's a few in the reference folder. Wait, I think this song references a raccoon. I think at the end there's like a guy talking to a raccoon under a table or something because he's really drunk. This is the kind of musical gems you can find here, guys. Got the little sun in my hands like a football. Tell me, oh. This raccoon's driving to the party, guys. Party coon. Somebody's police car. It was all really fun. Little bitty track meet down on Main Street was just to see if the cops could run. In an alcoholic haze, sure can use those 38 days to recover from the party. Might have been the gym. 3, 4, 6 packs, I don't know. Alright, I'm trying to figure out how the metal shines on this car. Like, there's actually a lot going on here. It's pretty varied. It's picking up a lot of the blue from the sky, but it's also grabbing the yellow from the buildings. The reflective light is really interesting. And then it's funny how matte, like how flat the truck bed is compared to the front end, which is all shiny. Kind of interesting. I don't know. Trying to take notes, mental notes, guys. Remember, we're learning so that we can draw things better in the future. So I gotta figure out why things are the way they are, not just draw what they are, if that makes sense. So drawing all this reflective light is helpful for that. Because now I can see, oh, like, I can see the curvature here because of that bounce light. Actually a slightly darker green right here. So the door must go in slightly, or it's just reflecting light from something. Hard to say. And then that's interesting that the rear hubcap is glossy, but the front hubcap is matte. So strange. Or maybe it's not totally matte, but it looks pretty matte. Shorty's like a melody in my head. I'm just kind of doing this the lazy way. I don't really want to draw all these tire treads, so I'm just kind of coloring in where I see light and then drawing lines. Actually, that one looks terrible. Let's not do that. How about we do it this way? Here we go. Galaxy Convoy, Optimus Prime. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know much about Transformers either. Raga, so don't feel bad. I mean, I know who Optimus Prime is, and I think I could recognize Optimus Prime just because of the red and the blue. But I don't know. They all kind of, it's like there's so much going on Transformers that I always get them confused for each other. I never really know which one I'm looking at. When I watched the Transformers movies, I spent most of the movie just like guessing who was on screen. Unless it was like Bumblebee or Optimus Prime. I feel like I didn't really know who it was. I know I should be walking, but thinking of you. What is gonna bring me down? Smile comes around and the way you love me. Alright. In some way, what's in my brain's makes sense. It's because the movie Transformers are poorly designed. Yeah, I believe that. It's a problem, for sure. Oh, I love you only. I don't take it super personally or anything, I don't know. Even when I was a kid, I couldn't really keep them all straight because they just looked too similar to me. So I don't think it's just the movie, but I'm sure that's part of it, yeah. It's just bad design, like too complex, too many gears, like I just lose track of everything happening because it's just so much. Yeah. I love the way you hold me. Alright, let's do some little tumbleweeds on this guy. I feel like I've gotten enough detail. I don't know what all these stickers are. What are you? What does this mean? Imagine even loving you less. Alright. Tumbleweed! Tumbleweed decal. Where? Oh wait. I forgot to do the gray. Grateful and thankful for all you've done. I think I forgot to do. There we go. And this guitar has my heart. I love the way you read each and every day. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. Ah! Okay. Now then, tumbleweed decal. Let's look up the tumbleweed. Hey, tumbleweed. Wow, how am I gonna simplify this? It's just gonna look like a mess. Alright, let's make a new layer in case I mess this up. I'm just gonna... Let's see. Ooh, I don't know, this kind of just looks like a scribble. To be fair though, if you've ever seen a tumbleweed, that's kind of what they look like. Putting all my logo design skills to the test. It's not a great circle, guys, but see if I can find. Kind of doing the same thing. I was looking up like tumbleweed logo to see if I could find one that was like a little more successful. I guess the difference, this one does like a strong central branch and then like the little bits off are kind of smaller. I don't know. We're just gonna write Tumbleweed Express or something. Ooh. Oh my gosh, Hans, thank you so much. Oh, Amaze, Amaze, what are you doing? Why are you... Amaze, you've gifted so many people. Thank you so much for that gift sub. Hans, welcome back. Thank you for joining us, and enjoy your gift sub. I'm struggling a little bit with trucks, I'm not gonna lie. So if you're here for the struggle, welcome. That's pretty much what you're gonna see. Trying to make it more fun for myself by drawing animals in these little vehicles, but it's not, I mean, it's somewhat helpful, but it's not as helpful as it could be. How are you doing? How's your day? Anyway, there's my very silly raccoon driving his Tumbleweed Express, I guess, because that's what you call a truck. It's not. I'm not truck culture, obviously. I don't know. Take another little piece of my heart, baby. Another little bit of my heart, I know you will. Another little piece of my heart, now, baby. Okay, well there we go. Truck. I present truck to you all. It is truckin'. Wait, why isn't... Oh. Preserved the wrong layer. There you go. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Moving on. We gotta draw another truck. It's taking me like 40 minutes to draw this one truck. Oh, Amaze, you don't have to do that. Oh gosh, I already hit the goal. Oh, Amaze, don't feel pressured to do that. You're so kind though. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Amaze. I know, isn't he great? Amaze lives up to his name every day. He's around here, I'm telling you. Gold star mod right there. My day was okay. Had to do some boring work. Aw, bummer. A lot of work in the morning, so a bit brain fried. Oh man, I just thought that there's the cutest little powder. Yes! So it's Invasive Species Week this week, and I have been meaning to practice vehicles anyway for a long time, so I decided to motivate myself to do this by putting little animals in the driver's seats. So if you have an invasive species that you'd like to see featured, here's our list right here. So I just did raccoon, so I'll go ahead and mark off the raccoon. Maybe not that big, so we can see we've already done a raccoon. She's so sweet with her cat back style. Alright, yeah. So, red fox, camel, zebra mussel, which are European rabbit, and a green iguana, and wild horse. I think I'm going to do a monster truck with the green iguana driving it next, because green iguanas are invasive in Florida, and I feel like the monster truck is a little invasive in the South. I'm just going to say it. I'm from Texas, I can say that. But, my ability to ignore the chat, I'm so sorry. I get really focused. I don't want to ignore the chat. I'm just trying really hard to, hopefully I'm not like staring with my mouth open like trying to focus at this thing, but it's really hard for me to draw cards. I'll try to be better. Hold on, I get a little fixated, that's for sure. 6, come on, get your kicks. Where are you in the world, if I can ask? Wow, I did that way too dark, or light, sorry. What is wrong with me? Get backstage. Alright. Truck. We drew a truck. Congratulations. If you drew a truck in the last 30 to 40 minutes, then you have also drawn a truck. Profound words from Casey. Let's see. Love your radio. I imagine this on the road. Thank you. My music is very random, so please keep me posted if there are any songs that are too loud, because I've said this a few times today, but I'm nervous about it. I need to go back and watch some of my VODs from this week, because I did adjust some things, but it's quiet on my end, but I know on your end sometimes it can be super loud or super quiet, so just keep me posted. But I'm glad you like it. It's a random mix. There's stuff from like oldies to today and everything in between for all genres, so feel free to mute me if it's a song you don't like. That's not true, Maze. That's not true. Gonna go paint now. Yay! Oh my gosh, yes! Please paint. Please paint. You're from the province of Limburg in the Netherlands. That's amazing. I was talking about my trip I visited the Netherlands in 2013. Beautiful place, and I was telling everybody about how much I love how, at least in the city that we were in. Oh gosh, what city was it? It's been so long. Anyway, I was probably, I don't know. But we biked out to the windmills. I know it's like probably super touristy, but the biking, like how bikeable that city is. I want to say, where are the windmills? It was probably, I mean, I imagine it was Amsterdam, but I'm not, it might have been Rotterdam. I know we went to Amsterdam and Rotterdam. I can't remember where we biked from. But yeah, one of my favorite artists is from the Netherlands. Have you heard of, if you're still here, if you're not, feel free to go. But Breen Portvliet I know some people probably don't like him, but he was the one who inspired me as a kid to illustrate, because I just thought his work was beautiful and I loved it. You were born on the 4th of July. I know I keep saying I'm done with this, guys, but it's bothering me that I didn't quite get this glow. I'm trying to learn, guys. I'm trying to learn how to draw metal. That's also coming up on my drawing practice list. Reen Portvliet! Oh my gosh, do you know him? Are you also a fan? I love Reen Portvliet. I have his Noah's Ark book, like literally on my shelf behind me, and his horses book. I went to his I'm gonna nerd out for a second. I went to his oh, how do you say it? It's like Tinmangaten Island or something. It's like 10 Mile Island. I went to his museum out there near Rotterdam. That was like the whole reason I went to Rotterdam. It's the only thing I wanted to do in the Netherlands. I was traveling with a friend, and she like planned most of it, but I was like, I want to do this. We have to do this. And I went and signed his guest book. So I don't know if you've ever been to the museum, but if you ever go back to, if they even still have that guest book. It was pretty thick, but we were only like this many pages into it. But go back, if you can, to 2013. It would have been in the summer of 2013. I think in like July. It was probably July. But yeah. I don't remember exactly. Maybe it was June. June or July. Anyway, it was a 5-week trip. At some point in there, we went to Rotterdam. And I signed that guest book and I drew a horse. Horses you don't own. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. You live squished between Belgium and Germany. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's so cool. He's probably one of my favorite artists. Oh gosh, yeah, his work is amazing. If anybody is unfamiliar with his work, I might pause in a second and do a little bit of, do you guys mind if we do a little show and tell? I know I do this, I've done this like every stream, the past few streams, so I feel kind of bad, but I might grab my book and do show and tell. We can do reading time with Casey. Reading Nook with Casey. Just look at some pictures. I want to go to his museum in near Rotterdam. Yeah, I've never been. You should go. It was so cool. You had to take a ferry to get there, which felt very adventurous to me because at least here in the US, ferries aren't super common. We took a few while we were in Europe, actually. But yeah, we like biked over there. Maybe we did bike from Rotterdam. Maybe we did it, but no, we may have taken a bus. I can't remember. I just remember it like I was bragging on the Netherlands for having such bike-friendly bike paths and bike lanes. Like, I've never experienced being on a road but having a median between you and the road, like a wide median with like high curbs and like having your own little mini road next to the road. And the whole way we just biked from the city out into the country, and it was a beautiful, beautiful bike trip. That was probably one of the more fun. I mean, the whole trip was fun, but it was definitely one of the highlights for me. Super cool. So, if you ever get a chance to do that, definitely do it. I know my limits, but I try. Wait, what? Limits for what? Just Googled him, his art is great. Netherlands is enough for me. Yeah, is it? I didn't know because I've only been to the 2 towns, but like the places that we went were so awesome. Ugh, I love it. A lot of roads are designed for biking. I wish that it was like that in the States. Like, we're so spread out here. I feel like that's such a... I ranted about this already this week. I'm not going to get into it again. But anyway, I love your bike lanes. It would be so much nicer if we were closer together in the States like Europe so that that kind of infrastructure made more sense. Like, I understand why we don't have it here, but it's frustrating that big cities aren't being built that way, at the very least. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna get his book. Sorry guys, story time. Where's horses? I need to fix my bookshelf. Oh, here it is, right in front of me. Okay, so I actually have like a lot of his books. I have 4 of them. They're all great. This was the one that my parents got me, I think, when I was a kid. It's massive. It's like a table book. Let me turn, there we go. So this is his Noah's Ark book. It's beautiful. I got this I think when I was 11-ish. But like the whole, I don't know if this is going to be very, yep, ramble alert. We're doing, maybe I'll make a book, story time with Casey alert or something. But like the whole book, you guys, is just this. Look at this. It's so awesome. Like he talks about creature design right here. Like, I mean, it's obviously like very rudimentary, but he's just talking about like how interesting animals are and like what if they had been put together differently and would we think that's weird? It's just like reading his musings on nature. And it's so cool. Yeah, like look at these. Guys, if you have the ability to find this book, it's so worth the purchase. I mean, every single page is just gorgeously illustrated. There's sketches, there's finished paintings. Like, he was so prolific. His museum is just, like, the walls are just plastered in these sorts of, like, naturalistic paintings. Very dramatic Eurasian boar. We just drew one of those yesterday. But, like, oh my gosh, it was so cool. It was awesome to get to see. So this is his Noah's Ark book. It's, like, all kinds of animals. It's not just type-focused. But then... It's your most recent book? It is so big, yes. I used to keep it under my dresser when I was a kid so it wouldn't get damaged. Honestly, for how old it is, the jacket cover is not that bad. But the next book I got from him was the Gnomes book. For those who don't know, the whole archetype of the gnome, you can thank Mr. Where's his name? Mr. Portfleet. Where's his name on here? I can't find it. Anyway, it's on the side. But you can thank him because he is the one who kind of made... If you've ever seen David the Gnome, it was based on this book. Oh, sorry. Just opened up right to boobs. Just ignore that, guys. But he talks about, like, gnome anatomy and, like, different animal friends. I don't know. It's so cool, and I love... Like, there's parts of it that break down just, like, how they live. Like, he treats it like it's a field study, so that's why you see, like, anatomy studies and skeletal studies. I know, the one page, right? Because he's treating them like they're creatures, and so he's, like, studying them is the whole premise of this book. I know, I try so hard to be PG, guys. It's okay. Hopefully, if any children are watching, there's not too many people here, so hopefully there weren't any kids watching, but it's fine. Sorry, parents. But yeah, it, like, breaks down, like their abilities and, like, their culture and, like, what kind of plants that they harvest, and it's just, the whole thing is written like you're studying a magical creature, right? It literally is the one page with boobs. Because it's talking about the difference between the male and the female. Like, that's the whole purpose of that. And then there's, like, regional gnomes, right? So you have, like, the Siberian gnome. And then just, I don't know, various, like, here's the house gnome. Anyway, this is a great book, too. Lots of great naturalistic stuff in here. Talks about courtship practices. And I don't know. I read this a lot when I got it. I'm trying to find the one that shows the architecture. I don't know. It's just like scenes of like them living. It's really fun. It's really fun. This one keeps a pet mole. I love all the like the interior like lattice work stuff. They sell so much. I know, his whole museum, like half the museum was dedicated to gnomes. I also have his Dutch Treat book, which was like an autobiographical book about his life and just like things he, like stories from his past. And but like literally all of his books are just like full of these gorgeous paintings and ink drawings. And he's, yeah, if I could draw like half this well. Anyway, so they're gorgeous. It's amazing. You should look into his work if you haven't. And then, of course, horses. I just got this one. This is my most recent purchase. I found it on eBay. It was very expensive, and it's damaged. Like, I'm not going to probably see, like, the jacket cover is, like, really fallen away from the spine. So I'm going to go a little easy on this one. I'll just show you a couple pages. But, I mean, it's like... I wish that my camera was showing this better, but they're gorgeous, okay? Just know his books are amazing, and if you want to be better at doing like animal studies or drawing naturalistic image, like I really feel like you can't do a whole lot better than Reed Cornfleet. I think he died in the late 90s or something. He was an artist. I think my parents got that book for me like in the late 90s. I don't remember, but anyway. I was doing like my little study page here. I was trying to practice horseback legs, so it's a good reference for that. Anyway, let's get off of this face cam. Thank you guys for enduring story time with me. I appreciate it. It's artistic nudity, yeah, for sure. It wasn't sexual. It was just like a study, you know. Let's see. Downtown Oslo. Hold on, I missed a lot of chat while I was doing that. Very break friendly. A lot of roads. Yeah. I'm sure the tiny villages don't have it, and that's how it is here too. Like the roads get worse in the rural areas for sure. Downtown Oslo. I feel like a lot of Europe in general is a little more bike friendly than the US, but everything is so close, you know. Officially Dutch, but architecture and mentality were similar to Germany and Belgium. Oh, interesting. Little subculture group here, I guess. I honestly don't know much about the differences in all those cultures. You know, I'm so far from it. Only been to Amsterdam twice. Rotterdam once. Nice. Yeah, I haven't been to a lot of them. So the ramble is actually a redeem. I guess I could make it a command too. I do want to make a squirrel. I want to make a squirrel command from the movie Up, because I get distracted a lot. My most recent, but yeah, okay, I think I'm getting close. The one page with boobs, yeah. James Gurney, Reen Portfleet, yes, we have like, oh my gosh, Aaron Blaze. I don't know Dougal Dixon. Do I know Dougal Dixon? I have all of the Dinotopia books. I could nerd out about James Gurney ad nauseum. I got to meet him one time. He came and did a talk in Denver when I first moved here. It was kind of expensive to go to, but I totally was like, nope, not missing that. I'm gonna look up Dougal Dixon. Maybe I know them and just don't realize it. Oh yes, I do know this work. Interesting. Man after man. Zoology of the Future. That's so fun. I'm familiar with these. I haven't actually seen much of... I've seen some of these images. I like the desert runner image and this bat with long legs. Yeah, definitely seen it. It's just speculative biology, but it's fun. It's creature design. It's early creature design. Are you familiar with Terrell Whitlatch? I was talking about her earlier too. And since, you know what, actually, since we're doing book sharing time, I said I would talk about Catern Odyssey, so I'll just go ahead and show you. Whoop. Hold on, breaking stuff. Where is it? I pulled it out the other day. Oh. Yeah, so Terrell Whitlatch is another good one. I know we talked about this book like 2 days ago, but I'm gonna show it again. Sorry. Okay. Catern Odyssey. So Charlie's Dragon, if you're still in here, this is the book I was talking about that had the quagga. So there he is right there, little quagga. That's one of the main characters, but it's basically, it's a gorgeously illustrated book. Okay, so you do know Terrell. She is so amazing, yeah. Amazing creature designer. Let me find a good, like, I mean, so like all these animals are sentient and have like their own culture and stuff, so it starts off in like this lemur village. There's all different kinds of lemurs. I forget the story. I need to reread it probably. But anyway, this lemur right here ends up getting sent on a journey. So I don't remember what's going on in this picture. Something dramatic. And so he goes on this journey, and he basically gets to travel all over the world. There's this one really cool picture that I think about still. I constantly think about this image all the time. It shows he's like traveling in the ocean. So he's traveling on the back of a sea turtle. So there he is at the front. But he's just like got this huge entourage of just all these different oceanic creatures from like all over history, right? So one of the cool things about the book is that she features extinct animals, prehistoric animals, like any kind of animal could. I think the only exception might be dinosaurs. I don't think there's any dinosaurs in this book, but anything after the dinosaurs, basically. So I guess the mammalian age. But yeah, it's like, I love these pictures. They're so cool. And just seeing the scale of everything next to each other is just incredible. So if anyone's looking for a good an art book recommendation, I've actually thought, I like looking at these so much, I've actually thought about like doing a YouTube video that's like, here's all my favorite art books and why you need them. Anyway, so he meets this quagga. I forget the story, but they end up teaming up. It's just beautiful. Like, she has such beautiful watercolor work. Hold on, there's this one really cool desert image that I want to show you. Sorry, I think this is funny. The monkeys all think that he's beautiful too, so they paint him. He's gorgeous. He's a gorgeous boy. Jimi Hendrix? Really? Why not? I'm a woman of culture, Amaze. Don't you know that? I have eclectic taste, I keep telling you. I love this picture. I think I used this picture as like a social, like not a social media icon, but like a forum icon for a long time when I was a kid. Well, when I was younger on the internet, but I love these little details, like in the background, there's no humans. It's all like, you can't see, but there's like cave drawings, but there's no humans. There's like primates on top of the horses and the antelope. It's just so, I don't know. I love all the little culture details in here. We're just like a world full of sentient animals without humans. So some really gorgeous architecture and scenes and just things I need to reread this book. Maybe I'll take it with me this week. Take it home. Oh, terror birds. I forgot there were terror birds in here. So there are some pretty old creatures. But yeah, these are terror birds. They're an extinct flightless bird. Recently extinct dinosaur compared to the dinosaurs themselves, I suppose. Sambaji! Oh. These are the dolphins, at least I think they're Baiji. These are the dolphins I was talking about on stream the other day that went extinct. That I was learning about in high school. They're no longer with us. These might be actually Amazon river dolphins. It's some kind of river dolphin. But it looks like a Baiji, so I'm going to call it a Baiji. Anyway, we don't have time to look at the whole book, but it's gorgeous. Oh, okay, this scene. This is the last one. It's so good! It's so good. Highly recommend Katurah Odyssey. It's not written by Terrell Whitlatch, but it is illustrated by her. And it's, I think there's the David Michael Weiger. They actually released a soundtrack with this book. I don't know, I think there may have been plans to turn it into like a series or a movie. They never came to fruition, but it's, I have the soundtrack still on my computer. Anyway, thank you for joining me for Casey's Book Nook. Go buy those books, they're great. Now I should draw cars, because that's the whole point of what I'm supposed to be doing. So back to our species driving vehicles. Let's do, oh wait, what is this picture? Yes, my nemesis is the rear legs of horses, it's true. It's true. They are hard. Siberian chipmunks are apparently invasive. Oh, are they? Is that the picture that you sent? They're so cute. I'll add chipmunk. Specifically a Siberian chipmunk. I'll just put S chipmunk. Chipmunk. After Man of Zoology. Wait, what? The Future is my unicorn book. I found it. Wait, what? Wait. There's a unicorn book? I own one book by her. Yeah, she has a ton of really great books. I highly recommend them. Are wild. They look like woodpeckers. Wait. Thanks for teaching me. I guess Nile goose and those green parakeets are about the same. Yes, it's Invasive Species Awareness Week. That's why I'm drawing raccoons and things in cars. Anyway, let's get back to speaking of drawing cars. Today we're actually drawing trucks, not cars. So I've drawn this truck. I am going to draw a monster truck for sure with an iguana in it. That's on my list of things I want to do. So let's see. I was gonna do like an action pose monster truck. You guys, look at this ridiculous truck. Look at that. I mean, those are children, but still. I kind of wanted to do a monster truck like in the air, but trying to find one that's not too ridiculous looking is kind of hard. Okay, here, let's do this one. This is a good action pose for a monster truck, right? If anybody wants to draw this, here is the link. Yeah, John Denver for sure. White Whale book, unicorn book. I've heard it being described as the one you wish for really hard in life. I don't know that book. Oh, you mean it's like a saying. I'm not familiar with that saying. It's like on your wish list, basically, is what you're saying? Yeah, well, it should be. It's a great book. Let me put this image in Discord as well. If anyone wants to share what they're drawing, I'd love to see them, as always. They are in the Discord. But there is the monster truck I'm working on. I'm gonna have to keep that book up. Look at that later. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the zebra mussel. Let's do... Where is the zebra mussel invasive to? I don't remember. Okay. Pull up my photo here. Okay, slightly more dynamic truck than I've drawn so far, so we'll see if I can even make it work, but we're gonna try. All right, so as normal, guys, gotta find those big shapes. I really struggle not to make them too round, but I do want to point out, like, since this one's at an angle, just keep your angle, this one's at kind of a funny angle. So if you draw a box, you know, like a maze and others have been saying, it's going to help you find where everything goes. So this is sort of the angle I'm seeing in this truck. I obviously messed that part up. Did not make that long enough. This is going to be a little complex. I know that also monster trucks, the axis kind of moves independently from the frame. So like I feel like the wheels are on a slightly different angle than the actual body of the vehicle. If I had to pick a box shape for these, it would be, yeah, slightly different. This one not as much, but this front one is definitely like more like it's landing, you know? So that'll be a little bit complex. I'm just kind of drawing on, this looks like it's off too. Anyway, so yeah, find your big angles and shapes first. This one is probably not going to look very good, guys. I'll do my best, but I may have bitten off more than I can chew now that I'm looking at the angles on it. We'll see. Okay. So I'm just going to draw what I see so far. I'm going to use the hood, like the angle I see on the hood, to kind of help me figure out the rest of it. Maybe? Question mark? But I can see that it's just like the body, like the body of a truck that's been like chopped bits. It looks like they just cut out a big hole right there. So I guess the purpose being so that you can see more of the gears underneath. Is that anyone here a monster truck rally person? I would love to have more information about this. It's not a subculture that I am intimately familiar with by any stretch. Yeah, they are. I might share later, but not working on. Oh no, that's okay. You don't have to work on what I'm working on. But if you do have art you'd like to share, feel free. I do always encourage folks who are working on these warm-up sketches, though, if they would like to share. It encourages me to see what you guys are working on. Especially if you're struggling like I am. It makes me feel better. Like, okay, I'm not the only one who can't draw cars. Except for I don't know. Amaze's cars are pretty good. I feel like he's had practice. I need somebody who's never drawn a car to post, please. So that I can feel less insecure about drawing these live and being bad at them. See, yeah, this angle is wrong. Shoot! Hold on. This is really skinny. What am I doing? I think I put it too far this way. Oh no. Yeah, I definitely made it too much of a... Man, this angle's gonna get me. Maybe picking an action pose for a car was too much too soon. Okay, there's that. There's this. Line it up, using our landmarks, guys. Use your landmarks. Ah, this is hard. Okay. So this corner sort of matches with that, I guess. Wow, yeah, this vehicle is all chopped to bits. I actually don't know if I'll learn much from this. I'm trying to learn car anatomy, not break car anatomy. Okay. I may just make this a fast one. I just want to draw the iguana, like, screaming its head off in there. That's really all I want. That's the whole reason I'm drawing this monster truck right now. I'm not gonna lie. This is craziness. I think I bit off more than I can chew, guys. Ah! What even is this? Don't look. Don't look until it looks better, guys. Go about your days. Ugh, this looks really bad. Okay. At least there's a country song playing right now. It feels a little more appropriate. Alright. Let's see, we've got those bits. I think I'm making the door too long. I don't know. I think I just don't understand what's going on in the back. Like, I can't tell if this is the back side, like if this is the interior of the truck bed, or if that's a bar. Because, like, it seems like it would be the truck bed, right? Because this looks like the truck bed. But it's also the same color as the trees in the background, so it's sort of, or like the smoke. Like, maybe there's smoke in there. I don't know. I'm having a hard time figuring out what I'm looking at here. I'm just gonna say it's the truck bed so that I can somehow parse this image. And then that way this connects here and it makes a little more sense. We're just gonna say it's truck bed. I don't know if it actually is, but... Okay, and then I drew this window way too short. That's part of the issue, now that I have the truck bed in there. Well, that's too loud. I can already tell. Sorry, guys. I love how dynamic the shapes are in this car. It is very cartoonish. Like, they are extremely cartoonish vehicles. I feel like that about construction vehicles, too. Like, they just look like they have so much character, you know? Oof. These angles are weird. Hold on, something's not right. This top angle is, I can't tell if it's like a cloth cabin cover, if it's like flapping, or if it's just, if the car is just tilting so much that it's like making, because this angle doesn't seem to make sense to me. Hold on, I gotta trace it. Just gotta memorize this shape. It's just an awkward shape to draw, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just an awkward shape no matter what I do, because even tracing it makes it look weird. It's like flattening it somehow makes it like wrong. I don't know, there's something weird visually happening with this angle. It's just gonna look bad. Nothing I can do about it. That's my excuse right now. Like, it almost looks like this part, like the metal body of the car, is like moving separately from the rest of it. Because like the perspective right here, to me, is not matching the width and the perspective here. Like they don't, like if I were to draw a straight line, this one is doing this, you know? And so it makes, something's weird. it makes the drawing look bad because it looks like I don't know perspective. Okay. This is a problem. This is a problematic truck. I picked a problem. Just gonna do the best I can, I guess. It looks really not good, but that's okay. There's gonna be a crazy iguana in there. I'll just draw attention to the iguana. Don't look at the truck, look at the iguana. Wow, an iguana riding a monster truck. Whoa. That's gonna be the push here. Okay. So what should the side of the monster truck say? This one says bad habit. Maybe the invader? I don't know. I don't know how you name a monster truck. Talking. It's really hard to tell what I'm drawing here. I still don't like the angle of that roof, but I think that's as good as it's gonna get for me. Maybe one day I'll come back when I know how to draw cars better, and I'll do a better job. Okay, now all this chaos, like what even is all of this? Like there's like a tail? Why does this car have a tail? What does this do? I have so many questions about what the functions are of these things. What does this do? Does it just like keep the tail of the car on? Is it like for towing? Maybe it's for towing. Maybe that's how you get your car unstuck when you inevitably crash it into something. Flag. Oh, he definitely needs an iguana flag. Simplify the flag a little bit. I mainly hope you're enjoying yourself. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm doing this so that I improve, right? Like, improvement is always like, that's why my motto for this series is get the bad drawings out. Like, that's what I'm doing right here. I'm just like getting all the I don't know what I'm doing out of the way so that I can eventually, hopefully, know what I'm doing. That's the plan. Anyway. I am trying to get into book illustration, so I feel like the more things I know I feel comfortable drawing, the more hireable I will become. And that's kind of my goal with this, is to just generally improve. So no, I mean, yeah, sometimes, improvement's not always fun, but it is important, and so I'm okay. That's why I'm drawing animals in them, because I am comfortable drawing animals, so at least I know once I finish this monster truck, I get to draw an iguana in there driving it, which is I'm looking forward to immensely. So. But I do appreciate the accountability, because I definitely would not be doing this if it wasn't for this stream. And that's the whole reason I even started doing warm-up streams, is because I always mean to do like reference studies, and I just don't. There's always more for me to do that are other projects, And so, yeah, I just have a hard time. Have a hard time finding room in my schedule sometimes. Because it takes a while, like this isn't like a short process, like learning something like this that's new and hard for me. So the accountability is really what I'm streaming this for. So just knowing somebody's got their eyes making sure I'm working is helpful. And I figure if anyone else wants to get better at things along with me, they're welcome to, and that's why I invite others to join. I'm assuming I'm not the only person who doesn't draw a lot of vehicles. So if you need an excuse, this is your flashing red sign saying now's the time to improve. If you're just looking for accountability, I am offering it. But yeah, so I mean, having a good time is subjective, I think. I think it's more like it's important that I do it, if that makes sense. Sorry, that was a really long-winded answer to your question. So I can already see I didn't put enough space. Or maybe I just did this at the wrong angle. There's not enough room to see all the gears and stuff. It would help if I knew what the things were too. I feel like when I draw animals, I know what I'm drawing and why, so I know where to put stuff. And it's a lot easier to kind of like parse out these reference images. With cars especially, I'm like, I don't know anything that I'm looking at. Like, I know a very limited amount about the suspension and the fact that this is a lift kit. And that's pretty much the extent of my knowledge. Yeah. I can tell though, just from this angle that I did, like, once again, I made the truck bed too close to the cab. I did that on the last one too. Okay. Or at least this wheel, I made it too close. Scrunching it all together, I'm trying to make it too cute. There we go. Yeah, because it's like this line, it kind of almost lines up with, maybe even further. Where's the middle of the wheel? The middle of the wheel is directly under the corner. Wow, so it's like way out here. Okay, I'm gonna try that. But yeah, hopefully eventually I will, once I get more comfortable with the general shapes and drawing cars, I would like to, I may not stream all of my warm-ups, but like, I would like to study like interior bits of the car. Like, what does the engine look like? How is it put together? What's going on in there? Like, what's the anatomy? Like, what's the axis? That way I can like figure it out, you know? So that if I do need to design a vehicle for like a kid's book or something, because like I said, I am trying to be an illustrator, I will have the skill set and the tools available to me to like figure that out on my own a little bit. Okay, I think I put the wheel too far back. It does look a little bit wrong. Just moving this wheel around, guys. Don't worry about this. It's just part of the process. I like this song a lot. It's cute. I forget how I heard about it. So I know these are springs, and I'm assuming they bounce. Like there's like some, I think this is like hydraulic maybe, right? To like help the axle and the frame kind of bend. These are just guesses though. But for me anyway, when I'm drawing something, it helps if I know what the purpose of the thing is so that I can put it together. Maybe not everybody's like that, but for me, it seems to help. I just wish I could see. Yeah, I can't really tell what's happening here. Oop. Sorry guys, my speaker is dying. I need to charge it. Oh, hey Ark, how's it going? It looks jank, but I posted it. Nice. You're going a lot faster than me. Oh, hey Septic, how's it going? Hold on a minute, does the prompt include kibbles driving cars? Oh, a not great brain day. No, please lurk. I'm happy to have a lurk. Thank you for the lurk. The lurks, hey, that's still a view in my opinion. It helps push me up just that little bit more on the Twitch suggestions list, so I appreciate that. Sorry, I need to charge my, I don't know if you guys can hear that beeping. I mean cat's words. I know what you mean now, because you told us about kibbles, or kibbies. I think I put about as much detail as I want. Yeah, that's fair. Feel free to pick another truck, Amaze. You don't have to wait on me. I'm going to be working on this for a minute. So I'm definitely going to draw an iguana. Oh, Meishing! Hello! Good to see you. This knowledge I don't have, but my hubby does. Yeah, I'm trying to get better. What would your dream illustration job be for books? Like cutesy kids books, an opera, epic, like, oh, definitely like an illustrated novel like Dinotopia or the Criterion Odyssey book, yeah. I think graphic novels would be fun too. It would just depend on the story. I like fantasy, I like creatures, I like a little more like, I don't like things that are super grounded in reality, but I recognize the importance of like having an understanding of reality so that I can draw and exaggerate things. So that's the whole purpose of this study series. But Meishing, if you want to draw trucks with us, you sure can. You don't have to, but it's I don't know. I do better with accountability for studies and stuff is what I've learned about myself. Like I used to draw and practice so much more when I was in college because I would take drawing classes and have people to do it with. So I think I'm just somebody who needs a little bit of that studio structure, like shared studio space feeling, you know? Which I guess is like a lot of people here who are artists stream sometimes. They do like work sessions where it's just like a, hey, bring your project and come work with me. We can share ideas about it. Which I mean, I like that for sure. All right, this guard thing. Is your husband into monster trucks? I'm just gonna pretend that these bumper stickers have any kind of sense to them. We'll add those later. What is going on in here? I don't know. Lines, hydraulics, springs, something, a frame somewhere. Let's see, I see this through line, so I just want to take that through. Okay, I have that. Alright, I think it connects here. So maybe that's part of the frame? I don't know what this tail thing is. What is your purpose, tail thing? What, are you connected here? What is this? What am I just don't know what I'm looking at. It's frustrating. I know I've said it like 6 times, but it's hard to feel like I'm just drawing dashes of color because I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know what this is. Okay, I think that's a spring. I'm just gonna shade it in. And then there's like a pipe here of some kind. And a pipe here of some kind. Who knows what that is? Looks like it has tape on it. I don't know what's going on. Alright, whatever. Jumbled car bits. That's what's going on. This is a weird one. I don't think I've ever drawn a monster truck in my life. How's your day going, Mei Xing? I hope it's going well. Thanks for popping in, by the way. He's into cars in general, and he's in car industry. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Yeah, my time, I know, and you have a little one too, so that makes it extra hard. But I feel the same way. I feel like my time is so limited. I only have 3 days a week to work on my illustration stuff, and then the other 3 days I have my day job, so it definitely takes a lot of time away from what I would otherwise be spending doing this kind of thing. Well, not this, but like, you know, building skills and looking at art books and like getting inspired. I feel like when I'm in the studio, I feel so much pressure to just like be productive and like work on full illustrations and like promote my work, and what ends up happening is I spend so much time doing those things that I don't get to make very much progress, I feel like, with my abilities. And so that's kind of the purpose of this, is to like hold me accountable to my goal of actually improving and not just drawing the same things all the time. And I think even though I'm not super in love with cars or anything, like I don't really care two shakes about cars, I have to be honest. It still is like I'm still getting inspiration for like if I were to design like a fantasy vehicle or something for a story, or if I just needed to know how to do like, I don't know, it just helps. It just fills that visual library, you know, that every artist kind of carries with them based on things they've observed and experienced. And yeah, that's just the whole purpose of this, is to add to that visual library, that creative bank account, if you will, so that I have something to withdraw. It's easy to run that bank account dry if you draw the same thing over and over, and you can get into ruts, and then art block happens and you just don't feel inspired. And I really do feel like drawing things you're not comfortable with is a way to break that cycle, and just make your brain think about something new instead of doing something that it's done a million times, because that's how you stagnate, you know. Anyway, it's the end of my art ramble. But for anybody who is drawing trucks for the first time, I hope it's going well. Don't be discouraged if it's not. Just draw a new truck. You don't have to draw this one. This one is a little difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I also think I drew that wheel too big. Hard to tell. I don't know what's happening in this picture. Of course, this wheel looks pretty big too. Anyway, this is my monster truck, guys. It's not very good, but I'm gonna slap some color on there, and now we get to draw the iguana. I kind of want to make him like hanging out the window, even though I know you're like these are probably closed windows. All right, let's look at a green iguana really fast. Yeah, you have to, you know, you gotta keep that artistic well of inspiration. You gotta put fresh water in the well, I guess, is maybe another way to think about it. Like, if you're just drinking the same stale water all the time, like you're drawing the same thing over and over, you're just eventually not going to be very inspired. And I have definitely fallen into that rut before. I know plenty of artists have. So yeah, even if it's not cars, if you're an artist and you're trying to improve your skill, just pick up something that you aren't comfortable drawing and see if you can do a study. So that's why I say set a timer. I go for longer than 30 minutes, but really that like just practicing for 30 minutes a day, if you can find half an hour somewhere in your day to like open up a book, put down a sketchbook and just draw from that book. Draw people, draw places, draw things, draw animals. I feel like you'll see progress, you know, like I think it's hard not to if you're doing studies regularly. And that's what I want to see in my work, so that's why I'm doing this. So I feel like I've just reiterated what I was saying earlier. But anyway, let's draw an iguana. The part I've been waiting for. The iguana. Right, I'm going to draw some rocky road here to make it look like he's landing. You know, scribbly rock stuff, I guess. Maybe draw some bits flying off. Some smoke, since there's like a lot of that. It's a very energy efficient vehicles, I'm sure. Really good for the environment. All that. Okay, there we go. At least now all the action lines can kind of distract you from my bad perspective. And my messed up car. Maybe a little. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it just points to it. Shoot. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Iguana. Green iguana. Invasive, I believe. Right? Yeah, they're invasive to Florida. Okay. I feel like this little critter with his mohawk, it's like a very... It just feels very appropriate for a... I'm gonna draw him a little bigger than he probably needs to be. Ooh, or I could draw him on top of the car like it's a little tiny car, right? Like he's up here. This little iguana face. What would be better? Him hanging out the window? He'd be so small here. Oops, time to stretch. As a non-American, maybe that's harmful stereotype subculture. Now I imagine Texas hillbilly iguana. Oh no, you're fine. I'm from Texas and I'm not offended. You're good. I feel like you know, stereotypes do exist for a reason. Like there is that person. I do know them. And it's okay. They're okay with who they are, obviously. I'm not personally offended. It's pretty hard to offend me. I try not to let what other people think color my experience, so. Oh, thanks. I don't know. It's there's definitely some angle issues. Like I'm still really just looking at it now. I really don't like the way this thing works. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with it, and I can't figure it out. There's like a disconnect somewhere. I don't know. It's frustrating. Maybe this is just too long? I don't know. See, I'm gonna start fiddling with it again. I just need to let it lie. I just don't think I can. There's too many different parts. It's too hard to find the perspective. It's just gonna have to do. I think I made it too short, probably. I think I probably could have extended the front part a bit. Actually, I need to do that. Yeah, it's too short. Ugh. Perfectionism is a curse, guys, I'm telling you. It's like impossible to do anything. I can't just like move on. I have to fix it. Right. This is the nice thing about digital, though, is if you notice... Oh, shoot. No, I messed that up. Hold on. How do I cancel? Cancel. Yeah, one of the nice things about digital is that you can sort of fix proportion issues a little easier by just stretching out your drawing. Just a tad stretched. think this is okay. Hold on. There's maybe a better way to do this. I think it's just the grill, actually. Yeah, I think that's really the only issue here. It's just not quite long enough. Wait, did it deselect? There we go. Yeah, I think that's the problem. Sorry, I had to think about it for a minute. I was like, what is the issue here? Maybe slightly... Try that. Studio. There. I totally left off the bumper, apparently that's also the issue. Just doesn't need a bumper. Look at him. Look at this car. It's bumping everything. That thing's just gonna fall off. There we go. Okay. Slightly better. Anyway, let's color it and draw. Oh yeah, I don't know which to do. Yeah, fast correction is nice. So I'm actually thinking more of Floridian iguana hillbilly because it's invasive to Florida. So I'm trying to think of what to put on the side of the car. This says bad habit right here. Maybe I'll call it like Florida Invader or the I think just the Invader, and maybe put like a Florida flag up here or something. I don't even know what the Florida flag looks like. Let me put that on a different layer just in case. Something like that, I don't know. Alright, so here's the real question. Do I put the iguana in the car? Like, arm out, being all crazy with his little mohawk, cackling? Or do I put him, like, on the car? I think he should go in the car, probably. I spent too long getting the angles. I answered my own question. I spent too long getting everything correct. I'm not going to cover it up with the iguana. Decision made. Although it would be funny. I'll do the next one where it's too big for the car. Okay. Let's see. I am going to make him a little bigger than he is in real life, just so that you can tell it's a green iguana. That makes me laugh. I don't know. I have no idea if this is even right. Hopefully it looks something like a green iguana. They have very wrinkly faces. I'm gonna give him a little bit more of an exaggerated ear hole here. Maybe a few more wrinkles. They're kind of wrinkly. Kind of just looks like a dragon, but that's okay. They are very draconic. Yeah, I feel like iguanas are like, I think these are like the pet, it's the pet industry, I think, that has caused the green iguana issue. Because people are just releasing their lizards or they're escaping either way. And Florida is such a you know, tropical climate that everything, like there's just so much abundant food and wildlife that these animals are just thriving there. Okay, whatever. Anyway, this is my green iguana. Okay, here we go. Color layer. I do like this red color. The oh, like Everglades, Everglade Invader, hold on. Everglinator? I don't know how to make that I don't know how to make that one work. I do like where your head's at though. I can workshop that one a little bit. Bad habitat. Oh, that's a good one. Bad habitat. Yeah, maybe I'll write that one on. If not this one, then the next one. Bad habitat is funny. Except for it's a good habitat, that's the problem. It's a habitat, wrong habitat, maybe. Too funny. But yeah, Mei Xing, I don't know if you're aware, or if I said this, and if I did, I'm sorry, please forgive my repetitiveness. But it is Invasive Species Week. So it's awareness of invasive species. So I figured if I was gonna study vehicles, I would make it more fun for me and at least draw some invasive species driving the vehicles. So that's what we're up to right now. No, it was good. Florida fly. Oh, thank you for finding that reference. I appreciate that. See, Arc likes the joke. It's not just me, Amaze. How are you doing, by the way, Arcfire? Good to see you. You almost want to try and draw a truck, but you have a cat on your hands. Oh yeah, no, you can't move, Raga. Sorry, I missed that comment earlier. Yeah, you're pretty much stuck. That's how that works, I believe. The cat makes the rules. Wow, of course Florida's flag is literally just a big red X. That's so funny. Let's see if I can make it too wiggly because then it stops looking like a flag or like an X and more like something I don't want it to look like. Sorry guys, I know this, I actually really just think this song is catchy. I know there's like a rap version, but this is not it. I've received 4 spam calls in the time that I've been streaming. It's so bad. Okay, there we go. I wonder what that little red mark is. Oh look, another spam call, moments after the first one. Gee, it's almost like the robot is just trying random numbers to get my attention. Makes me so sad that people fall for those. Technology literacy is very important. There's a lot of older folks who do not have it and have no interest in having it and then get taken advantage of. There's a lot of country right now. I'm liking the playlist that it's picking for me. Oh, wrong verse. Gonna start all again. See if I can go. I'm just gonna color this all gray. I am gonna copy these silly decal things. Tell me how I can be so blind. Oh my, this is so ridiculous. Oh no, did I not? Oh, shoot. I thought I put that on a different layer. Crumbs! I have to rewrite this. I feel yeah, I can't do without my spam filter. Oh my gosh. It blocks them kind of for me on my phone, but it's not as effective as I would like. I'm gonna use this terrible purple. Like whatever this font is. Or maybe I'll do green. I don't know. I don't want it to look too Christmassy. So silly. Here we go. I don't know, something like this. No, I can't. Just gonna blend it in a little. Kind of ruined it a bit. Let's try it this way maybe. It looks ridiculous, you guys. I'm trying to make it match this font here. It's got that like cheesy so silly. So silly. Oh gosh, that's terrified me. I'm so sorry, Lordy. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Oh, I was so focused on this truck. Wow, that was the most shocking, the most shocking raid I've ever had. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for that sub. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. You gave me a heart attack. How was your stream, Lordy? Thank you, thank you. What were you up to today? Oh my gosh. I forgot that I had turned my alerts up, like the sound, because I was having issues hearing them. So like I wasn't hearing when people were like, you know, following or raiding or doing anything. And wow, that woke me up. Oh man, I was really focused on the dirt details in this truck. So welcome to my stream, guys. If you haven't been here before, I'm an illustrator. I don't always draw trucks. This is very rare, actually. I mostly do creature design and book illustration, but I'm trying to improve my skills. So in the mornings, I've been inviting people to join me in warm-up streams. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, when I'm in the studio, basically, is when I do these warm-up streams. So if you ever want to get better at stuff, I post a calendar on my Discord. You're welcome to check that out if you'd like to. This week is Invasive Species Week, so let me show you what we did yesterday. We warmed up with just invasive species, right? So we talked about some big invasive species like cats, rats, pigs, those kinds of things. And I colored a few of them. But I have been meaning to get better at vehicles, so today I decided I would draw vehicles, but I would put invasive species in them. So we've got a Florida green iguana here that I'm about to color in this monster truck. A raccoon and just a basic truck. I was gonna try and do like a semi or a fire truck today too. But let me show you some of what I normally do so that you don't think this is it. Oh, my heart is still like slowing down from that raid. Hey Claire Burr, how's it going? Good to see ya. Thanks for walking on in. Yeah, I know. I'm so thankful for the raid. I'm telling you, the Twitch art community is like, or just the Twitch community in general, is really, really friendly. So this is what I was working on last night to be like an example of an illustration. What I mean when I say illustration. So this is like, hopefully will go into my children's book portfolio. And so I do that. And I also do creature design. I've got a sculpture stream actually coming up tomorrow. I started a Parasaurolophus last week that I will be working on some more. Oh, thank you, Hans. Oh, let me catch up on chat. Yeah, it was such a jump scare, Lordy. Oh my gosh. I tend to be a little jumpy anyway, but it was just so much louder than I thought it was going to be. Thank you guys for invading my stream. It's Invasive Species Week. Haha. Thank you, Maze. Thank you for posting all that stuff. Sewing. Oh, nice, nice. How's the sewing going? You saw boas? Parasaurolophus sculpture? Yeah, I'll show you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon is when I'll be doing that. So my morning streams are usually shorter. Today is a little longer because this is my only stream today. So I'm going a little longer than normal, but tomorrow, like usually on Mondays and Wednesdays, I do longer afternoon streams. And so that's when I tend to do more like illustration work or, you know, traditional media is what I'm hoping to do, kind of like with sculpture streams. I also have every other Wednesday, like first and third Wednesday, we do sea slug dragon designs. So I'll pull up one of those. For anybody who was here yesterday, I know that I showed these images like 4 times yesterday because I've had so many wonderful raids lately. I'm so honored that you would choose me to raid. But basically we pick a sea slug. Usually I pick it, and then if I can't choose, I'll have chat help me. And then I design a creature based on it, typically a dragon. Some are more dragony than others, for sure. I don't know why these don't always pop up in order, but anyway. So these are some of the ones that I've done in the past. This one shows you the actual sea slug. Oh, where is it? Come on, there you are. Anyway, so I do these kinds of things. So if you're into any of that, that's what you can get here. So if you want to hang out for that, if you're trying to learn about art or just like hanging out on art streams and listening to bad music, well, sometimes it's not bad music. It's just very random. I have a random playlist that I play. But anyway, that's what I do. So, oh, thank you, Hans. That's so nice. How was your stream? I don't know if I missed you saying. Oh, it was great. We were making points for panties, where I make panties for folks. That's adorable. I love that. I love that. You do a lot of sewing, right? A lot of crafting. If you guys are into crafting and sewing and that kind of thing, go check out Lordy. I don't know if you've already gotten a shout out, but I will try and sneak one in there if Amaze hasn't already beat me to it. Hold on. Let me see if I can beat him. He's pretty fast. Probably not. Hey! Must have caught him while I was sleeping. Ah, no, he did beat me. He got a double shout out there, Lordy. Anyway, thanks for joining, guys. And thank you, Hans. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. And yeah, there's some socials if anyone needs socials. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I do, so welcome into my stream. How you doing, Claire? Good to see ya. Thanks, Amaze. You're so good. Gotta watch me that VOD. Yeah, it'll be up. And then I've just started putting my VODs back on YouTube. So after they're down here, I will put them on YouTube. So if you want to follow me there, you can see all the past warm-up streams too. So like we did big cats and birds of prey, and we did dinosaurs. Did a whole week for Dinosaur Week a couple weeks ago. We did a whole series of warm-up streams on various dinosaurs. So if you want to see those, just check out the YouTubes. Pretty well. Might try to get myself. Yeah. You guys go do whatever post-stream stuff you need to do. I know you're always so busy, Claire. I hope you're getting some good. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're doing well. But thanks for popping in. Thanks for yeah. It's a cute little interactive thing you've been making. Mostly make clothes and paint poorly. No, I've seen some. I was looking on your stream yesterday when you raided into California Burbs. I think you're not giving yourself enough credit, but I suppose that's kind of the pot calling the kettle black a bit, because I feel like it's very easy when you're creating something to, like, you know how good it could be, and so you get frustrated when it doesn't look that way, you know? Like, I totally feel you, but yeah, Lordy's streams are very chill vibes, so very fun. Check her out. But yeah, so it's Invasive Species Week, so I think I said this already, so pardon me if I am repeating myself, I can't remember. But we're doing, while I'm doing my studies this week, I'm trying to incorporate invasive species. So really just today and then tomorrow morning as well. We'll be doing like military vehicles tomorrow. I may actually, since I'm running out of time here, I was going to do construction vehicles with trucks today, but I might actually scoot that down and do construction / heavy duty vehicles tomorrow and just stick with like trucks here today, because I am trying to learn how to draw them. Slowly but surely. I don't know if you guys want to see, part of what inspired me to do it this way was last week we did, I did some car studies last week too, but it was also Love Your Pet Day, so I let people submit their pets to be drawn in cars. I didn't finish this car, so don't look too closely at it. But I'm trying really hard to find interesting things about cars, because I just I'm not a car person. Usually when I'm drawing like organic movie like things that move and like flow, and I'm just not very good with the cars. So it's my goal. It's my goal to be better. Yeah, I think that's all I have to show on this file. I don't even remember what was week one. Oh, this is our Design a Dragon stream, where instead of making a dragon, I just made a big pile of gold. This was a dragantine, if you will, that I never finished. I need to do that someday. It might go on the list. Anyway, that's what I do. Welcome to my stream. It's random. I can't find my... Hold on. Wrong cars. Ah! Clicking. So much clicking. There we go. Anyway. Yeah, go do some adulting. Thanks for hanging out, though. I appreciate ya. It's easy to poo-poo your own work, for sure. Yeah, see you around. Yeah, that was a pretty big spook. I do get a little jumpy sometimes when I'm focused and I'm not expecting something like that, but that was a pretty big one. You got me good, Lordy. Have a good day. Thanks again for the raid. That was so kind of you. Thanks for choosing me out of all the streams you could have raided. So nice. There's many options on Twitch, and I appreciate being one of them. Okay, I don't want to get too squirrely with all these details though, so I am going to just paint in some highlights here. Finish this little lizard. Shoot, how do I want to draw this iguana? Yeah, feel free to clip that if you want. I probably will later, just so I can watch it. Terror! Casey and terror! keep trying to remember that clips are a thing, so I have to like watch what I'm doing on streams. Not doing anything too ridiculous, but. Alright, hopefully there's no like green iguana aficionados out there, because I know this isn't exactly the right color scheme, but I'm just oversimplifying, because I need to move on to the next one. It looks like there's actually quite a bit of variety that they can have. I'm gonna make them more green just because the greenest of iguanas, really. Oh yeah, it was pretty bad. No, it was a bad one. I mean, good. I'm very thankful for the raid. It just scared me. It's okay. It's okay. I've recovered. I was just so focused. Forgot I was even streaming for a second there, I think. Ooh, look at those evil eyes. Let's make them slightly less evil. There we go. Alright, Mr. Green Iguana. What color are their tongues? Pink? Okay. I think they must be pink. We're just gonna go with pink. Okay. Some little teeths. Smoky bits and call this one done. Oh yeah, it's been really encouraging. Thank you for everybody who's found me this week or lurking or yeah, rated or any of that. It's been a good stream week so far. Appreciate all the new faces in chat. Even if you're just hanging out for a little bit and you're not planning on following, maybe art's not your thing, it's totally fine. Just appreciate the company. Okay. Let's do one more, and then I'm probably gonna have to call it. Because I need to get back to some other stuff. I'm trying to decide. I think I want to stream that sticker, the sticker project that I just got hired for, so I need to figure out when to do that. Might start doing those on my Monday and Wednesday streams next week, but everything is like good to go, I think, on it. I'm pretty excited. So just got that news right before I started stream this morning. So if you were here yesterday, you probably know what I'm talking about, but if you were not, I'll be working with a YouTube channel that I've followed for a long time to make some stickers for their merch store. So I'm hoping to get to stream those. Okay, we're gonna call it right here for this guy. Hopefully that's enough. I'm not gonna lie, the lizard makes me like this a whole lot better. Like, just being able to draw a critter helps me to enjoy it. Alright. Let's see. So let's mark off on our critter list, shall we? We've done an iguana and a raccoon. Shoot, not as many as I was hoping by this point in the stream. I did kind of want to do a camel. I was talking about that yesterday. I forgot to look up where the zebra mussel is invasive. It's native to Ukraine. Oh, it's here in the US. It's in the Great Lakes. Wow. Ooh. Oh, thank you. I gotta turn my alerts down. They're so loud for me on my end. Thank you so much, Lilin. I need to. Where's my Twitch thing? I can't read. Thank you so much. Yeah, Lilin, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I'm happy to have you here with me. Hope you enjoy art and things. Thanks again for the support. I was in a zoo last year that had a dromedary camel in the kangaroo enclosure. What? It had a sign on us that there's more dromedary camels. Yeah, yes, that is so true. There's more dromedary camels in Australia than there are in the Sahara. Yeah, I know. I forget how they got released there. I don't know the history on it, but yeah, that's what we're here to learn about this week. Learn and study and draw and improve, so. Oh my goodness. So how can I incorporate the zebra mussel? What's another aquatic? Is there another aquatic animal that's invasive here in the US? Does anyone know? Let me see. The only one I can think of is like a fish, but I don't really want to draw a fish driving a car because that's just weird. Maybe a submarine. Invasive species. Oh, I bet a snake. I bet snakes are. The European green crab. Okay, including a hybrid, interesting. So Burmese pythons, African rock python, brown tree snake, boa constrictor, reticulated python, so yeah, these are all banded water snakes. I don't know, green anaconda. Ooh, that would be a fun one. The anaconda swims, right? I'm trying to think of an aquatic snake. I mean, I guess they can all technically swim, but I think it's the anaconda, probably a boa, I think, or like a Burmese python. They probably swim too. Because I want to incorporate the zebra mussel, but I think I need to do like another aquatic one to do that. Oh, hydrate! Thank you. I do need to hydrate. I appreciate that. How did you know fish can drive cars? Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no, Claire, what is this? Goldfish trained to drive fish-operated vehicle. Is this one of those interactive goldfish things? Hold on, it's not loading. This is incredible. That's amazing! You guys have to click this video. Hold on, I have to just show you, I think. I'm just gonna pull it up on screen. This is hilarious. This is the best thing I've seen today. I'm just pulling it over here. You guys, look at this fish. I'm so happy for it because I always kind of feel bad for fish. Like, you know, they normally have like these huge water systems to explore and they're always stuck in these little tanks. And now he gets to like roam. And not just roam, but roam where no fish has roamed before. On land. That's amazing. I love that. That makes me smile a lot. I'm gonna post that in my Discord. Thank you, Claire. I love all these interesting videos and things you guys find. I don't have time to roam the internet, so thank you for collecting all the best bits and showing me. Oh my gosh, I have to put this in here. In case anyone needs to see this later. It's going in random. The orangutan driving the golf cart? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that one either. Alright, fish can drive cars. Maybe I'll find a car that's like an open top car. Well, we're doing trucks today, so I gotta focus. I gotta make sure I'm drawing trucks, not cars, but I'm gonna do one more. So, let's see. I've done a regular truck, a monster truck. What else do we have in here for options? So many. Wait, where's my vehicles pen? If anyone does want to learn how to draw stuff and you just want a good reference archive. I don't know if I would say it's good, but it's where I've been putting all my references. I try to keep them relatively organized and hopefully a way that's understandable. I probably need to break up the scenery and nature section because I'm already starting to put way too many plants in there. So I'll probably break that one up into like giving plants their own category, but I have a lot of vehicle references in there. Let's see. I wonder if we could do, if you were a snake or fish, what kind of truck would you drive? Let's see, we've got fire trucks, ambulance, an oil tanker, a dump truck, a tow truck, a semi-truck. What else? All kinds of construction vehicles. Maybe a construction vehicle would be fun. Let's see. Could do a crane. Cranes are long like a snake. Articulated truck. Mining truck. There's so many different types. Maybe I should do a crane. That seems complicated. That's like way different. It's a way different body shape. Let's do something, maybe I'll do something with like a front loader. Like the kind that like push gravel around, you know? Or like big things. What kind of truck is that? Or is that too untruck-like? There's too many trucks. I can't decide. An ambulance? Ooh, let's do an ambulance. They have a snake on the symbol for the health thing. Maybe I'll do that. And I'll have a little goldfish on the dashboard or something. Yeah, maybe I'll do an ambulance. That's truck shaped. It's not too complicated. There we go. Ambulance truck. Alright, one more truck. If anyone wants to draw an ambulance, there you go. Oh my gosh, Amaze, your truck looks awesome! Which is that one of the construction vehicles, I think? That looks great. You did a great job. You guys should look at Amaze's truck. Look at his truck. It looks great. It's in Discord too if you want to look at it more. Sorry, Maze, I had to pull it on screen. I hope that wasn't embarrassing. It's so good. It's so good. I'm giving it a heart full of stars. Okay. No, it's really good. Gosh. The swanky roof on this truck still bothered me. Okay, so if anybody's just now joining and you're like, how do I even draw a truck? This looks too hard. You're right, it is hard. I'm not good at it. You probably shouldn't listen to me, but if you do, here's what I do. You can draw like the box, right? So the box in perspective. And if you don't know how to draw an in perspective box, just, it's kind of like the thing you used to do when you were a kid, right? You just like connect the corners. So now you have a box facing this way. And if you draw another one in that same perspective, you could like turn it into a truck, right? Like here could be the cab or whatever. So it's kind of like, it's that concept, right? Except you're applying it and then you add the details. I'm pretty new at drawing vehicles myself, so please don't take anything I say as gospel or anything, but generally, if you have a decent photograph that's not going crazy, like whatever was happening here, that was nonsense. Don't try to draw a monster truck if it's your first time. just letting you guys know, I made that mistake for all of us. But typically the perspective is going to be the same for both. Like for both sides or both ends of the vehicle, if it's not, as long as it's not parked like off kilter. It's like this angle is this angle, right? Although I need to make sure it goes to the edge of the car. There we go. So it's going to hit you. It's kind of hard to see on this one. But yeah, typically, see, it's got like this angle here, so I gotta match that angle a little bit better. There we go. And so now it's gonna match up. So if you're working digitally and you struggle with this kind of structure, you can always just like move your, oops, I drew on the same layer. Well, if you draw it on a separate layer like a smart person would, then you can move that over and use that as your framework. I'm just going to draw that, but to the side, just to give me practice. As long as I didn't totally mess up my, there we go. But another thing that I always say is just find the big shapes, right? Like, you know, you've got a big shape here and a big shape here. So you can also start with just generally to get, if you're a bit more comfortable like I am with geometric things, you can always do those kinds of shapes first, just to give you a framework to draw your box in. But this is a very boxy truck, so I feel like I'm actually going out on a pretty easy vehicle here. Let's see. Didn't draw this circle quite big enough, but that's okay. Easy! That's right, that's right. So easy. You draw sometimes, right, Claire? I feel like you made your emotes and stuff, didn't you? Do you still make work, or are you kind of too busy and tired? I don't know if I've seen... I guess I've seen you do like the funny things you've done for paleontologizing. But I don't know if I've seen like drawings. If you'd like to share some, feel free, but please don't feel pressured. I'm just being curious and nosy. Alright, there's my box. Ta-da! We drew trucks, guys! We did it! I think this song is Flagpole Sitta. Yeah, it is Flagpole Sitta. Oh, who did I say it was by? This is another one of those MP3s I've had for a long time. Oh, why does it say I'm not sick but I'm not well? That's weird. I'll have to look into that later. I know I have both of those tracks. I'm not sure why it says that. Good catch. Let me go. I'm actually gonna blow this one up, I think, so I can draw the boa a little more clearly. It's actually a pretty long, it's almost the same length as the vehicle. I mean, like the back end of the vehicle. Interesting, interesting. The things you notice, guys, when drawing vehicles. This song is so silly. Alright, one thing I'm noticing here is there's actually like this bit of the hood is sticking out slightly. And the headlight is actually down below this little ridge, which is interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. I guess I've noticed that on cars, I've just never thought about drawing it. I think I made it too low though. draw that wheel well. Clearly run the oldies section of my playlist, so hopefully people are okay with oldies. I apologize for both my voice and the oldies. Like I said, eclectic tastes. Can't help it. There's lots of good music out there. Why limit yourself to one genre? I mean, really. What fun is that? Alright, I'm drawing this really badly, guys. I think I'm messing up. Yeah. I keep trying to make the wheels too big. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like I have monster truck jeans now. Take out that shadow and infer that this is the wheel here, just so I can see it a little better for our little sneaky friend who's going to be driving. Definitely made the that looks too big. Feels wrong somehow to put it here. I don't know why. My brain doesn't like it. It's a little short. Sorry, I talk to myself a lot, guys. Don't mind me. Gonna take your... Yeah, go. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the company this morning. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I hope... Wait, no, somebody else was writing the essay. I think that might be Sloppy Salamander. I hope that's going well. But yeah, I hope whatever you work on today goes well. I'm going to be wrapping up after this anyway, so... Hitting about my limit here on stream time. I probably should have been off like 15 minutes ago, but since we got rated, I figured I'd go ahead and do one more anyway. So I was kind of on the fence about it. Ooh, double tires. That's interesting. How am I gonna draw that? I'll just do that in the color part. Double tires. Help me get away. This is bad. I think the angle of this is making these back wheels a little small, and it's kind of messing. My brain doesn't want them to be a smaller size than these. It's messing me up. Okay, we're just gonna accept it and move on. What do you think these little doors are? Probably storage, right? I don't think I've ever noticed little doors in an ambulance before. Probably just unobservant. And I guess there's like a defibrillator or something in here. Like easy access, maybe? Thank you to the Ashby Fire Department for letting me draw their ambulance. Ooh, what could we call the Snake Fire Department? Hold on, I'll look up what the scaly fire? No. Gonna do a pun. There will be puns, guys. It's one thing I can't seem to escape is puns. Nor do I want to. Okay. Now then, let's blow this up. Ooh, hold on. Got the little tire flap. Can't really see the other wheels, but I'm just gonna assume they're here-ish. That may not be accurate. They might be more here-ish. I don't know. I don't know where the wheels are. What I do know is that they're double wheels. Okay. Stripe. And stripe. Okay, well at least that one went way faster than the monster truck. I think I jumped into that monster truck too soon. That was a scary time. Let's blow this up a bit so that I can draw the snake just a little bit bigger. It's gonna be a little fuzzy, but that's okay. Oh, maybe that's too fuzzy. Hold on, I don't like that. Let's just do it this big. It's got melons, it's got feathers, it's got sights, it gives me shivers, and I'm sure I'll be pure with you. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna draw a python. Maybe an anaconda. Which one has the more distinctive head? I feel like that articulated python is pretty classic. So is the Burmese. Ooh, maybe a Burmese. I do love the implication of like arms with snakes. Even though it's just one long body. Makes me laugh. Actually, I think I'll color in this pattern because it's a little complex. Mostly storage, probably, yeah. Love the art and company. Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Sorry I didn't see that till just now. Getting a little focused. We'll hopefully catch you another time, if you're still around. I feel like this, hopefully this Burmese python pattern is like really distinctive, like distinctive enough that people will know who I'm trying to draw. We'll see. Looks like the outside edges are a little bit darker. About this song. So silly. I don't know if you guys can hear the lyrics, but it's a goofy song. Oh, thank you. Yes, I shall save. Gonna slap some color on this snaky guy. There we go. Easy color. I thought about doing, like, trying to incorporate the zebra mussel into this somehow. Like, by maybe doing, like, zebra mussel themed. Because they have, like, this stripy pattern. I don't think I'd ever seen a zebra mussel until just now, but... Is this one really loud? Might be kind of loud. Sorry about that if it is. So I was trying to think of a way to like incorporate this pattern. I mean, I feel like I could. I could just make them like wiggly stripes and maybe a little more brownish. But I just don't know if it's gonna read like an ambulance if I do that. I guess if I do this symbol, then everyone will know. Oh, you know this song? It's a good one, yeah. Maybe I can make the stripes like fade into a zebra pattern. I don't know. I don't want to lose the... Shoot, let me look at this again. It's kind of like a zigzaggy... I think there's other zebra mussel striations. Yeah, I guess I could do it like going up the car, maybe? I don't know if it'll come across, so... Maybe I'll just have him wearing a zebra mussel necklace or something. Maybe that's a better way to do it. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Put this too high and too large. Oh, a heartbeat sensor, that's true. The snake clearly does not care that you are bothered by his invasiveness. Okay. Sorry, 1 o'clock. Oh, I forgot this song does this. This song is... it's kind of a messed up one. There's like an extra 5 minutes of silence. Let's move ahead to another song. I always think of the Harry Potter version of this every time I hear it. I don't think I actually liked the song until I heard the Harry Potter version. Don't believe me, just watch. Save. Alright, what are we gonna call this? I'm gonna call it the Scaly Fire. Oh no. Clip Studio froze. Let's make sure that's saved really quick. Save again. Okay. I don't know about Scaly Fire. Is there a pun for snakes with fire? Let's see, snake. Maybe I'll just say like serpent fire. I could use the scientific name for this group of critters. Boa conflictor. I like that. I'm titling this one. Even though it's a python. Maybe I'll get the scientific name for a python. Oh, I guess it's just Python. That's funny. I don't know. I still like it. It's a good pun. Keeping it. Where did I put the snake drawing? There it is. Alright, he's gonna have a zebra mussel necklace. Just cause. I don't know if it's gonna read at all. Probably won't because it's too small, but I'm trying. Yeah, it just looks like a weird medallion, but that's okay. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's the chair. Okay. There we go. Alright, well, I managed to get through 3 cars today. Not as many as I should have for as much time as I spent doing this, but that's okay. Shoot, it's not quite big enough to fit all of them on screen. I want the boa conflictor thing to be on there though, that's funny. I like that. Alright, we drew trucks, guys! Yay! That was way harder than I thought it was gonna be. It probably didn't help that I colored them though. Oh well. So tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow will be my other warm-up stream for this week. Gonna be probably doing construction vehicles and just like heavier tanky vehicles in general. I don't know if I'll do any actual tanks or not. But this is gonna be the end of my vehicle week for now. I'm sure I'll come back to vehicles eventually, but tomorrow is the last day for vehicles. Next week, let me see what's on the schedule for next week's warm-ups, if anyone likes to plan ahead. I'll try to get them posted up sooner on Discord. Have I planned for next week yet? Maybe I haven't. Ooh, I haven't. Let's see. Ooh. So apparently, March 3rd is the Iditarod race. So maybe we'll do canines next week. I don't draw too many canines. Maybe that would be a good one to do next week. So we might warm up with some canines from around the world next week, but I'll let you guys know if I change that decision. I still haven't looked up, like, all of the fun holidays throughout the year, so I need to do that still. But for now, thanks, Amaze. Thanks, Raga. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me while I do this. And thanks to anybody who's still lurking from that raid. I appreciate your presence. If you'd like to see more of this, don't forget to hit that follow button if you want to. But I appreciate your lurkage while I was trying to work on my car skills. They're not very good yet, but hopefully they will get better with time. One day, I will hopefully be able to draw a vehicle without reference, or at least without needing to rely so heavily on reference. I don't know if I'd be able to do a very good job yet without reference, but one day, that is the goal. I just realized I forgot to color in those headlights, so there we go. Now that one looks more finished. Anyway, let's find someone to raid. I would love to find another art streamer to see who's on right now. Oh, let's go raid Zikawa. She looks like she just got started, so she's probably not quite there yet, but she raided me last week and it was super, super nice of her, so I'll return the favor. I don't have nearly the following she does, but that's okay. If you haven't hung out with Zikawa yet, you definitely should. She does a lot of really cool game design art. So if you like games, and you like art, and you like visual development of the games, you're gonna really enjoy her streams. So, thanks again, guys, for hanging out with me. I will be back on tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, and then I'll be on again tomorrow evening at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so go ahead and hang out again if you'd like to. I am going to be doing tomorrow afternoon my sculpture stream for working on that Parasaurolophus sculpture that I started a few weeks ago. So we'll be doing that, but let's go see what Zikawa is up to in a little bit. So I'll see you there, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with me. Catch you later. Bye.